Greetings, Tyrant Flame. I am Adam, head of the... I know who you are. I've been a member of Black Paper for a while now.
Close with the organization, are you?
Not as close as some. Doc Shadow couldn't remember my name if his battery depended on it. He was much more fond of Slayer than the rest of us.
That's not something you have to worry about anymore, I'm afraid.
What's that supposed to mean?
Slayer was killed a few hours ago. Dark Shadow no longer has him around to confuse you with.
Serves him right. It serves the both of them right.
You don't have much faith in your old team, do you?
Not at all. After Kefka was killed, and Dark Shadow was damaged by the forbidden power of that sword, I knew I could no longer have faith in the power Black Paper once claimed to have. It was one girl, and all of Black Paper couldn't find her before she unlocked the thing and defeated their efforts.
I see.
I've always wanted to be on the winning side, to be a winner myself. So long as I stay with Black Paper, I'm fooling myself. I'll never get there. Heck, I still have trouble beating the damn flies here in the forest.
That's dreadful.
It's worse than that. Since the day I first set foot onto the planet, those flies have been striking me down. It's created a complex within me that I can't overcome. As long as I continue on with Black Paper and they keep getting defeated, I'll never be able to rise above my fear of the flies. I'll never be able to reach my full potential.
I see your point.
Thank you.
No, thank you for showing up. I have a feeling you can help me with something.
Eh? I'm surprised. What is it?
What is your old master searching for?
He's looking to take control of you and send you against your own people.
Big plans. Any idea on how he can accomplish them?
Sure. He's on the path to Mother.
That is all I needed to know.
What are you going to do with me?
I have some things to do, but for now I'll be sending you off on a short reconnaissance mission with a few other members of Works. Is that okay with you?
Anything that gets me away from Black Paper is good.
Great then. Come along and meet the group.
Greetings, you people. I hope you are all doing well in your work on Ragol. Today I met up with a member of Black Paper whom is interested in joining our cause. I'm not certain if I can trust his intentions, but at least one thing he told me checks out. A few of you may know the basic floor plan of the C.A.R.D. labs. They were well documented when we first started exploring the planet, of course. There are several secreted passages throughout the labs, some of them leading to more secret experiments or research logs. Perhaps the most secreted of them all is a path that leads to the Mother Project that Dr. Osto was working on before Pioneer 2 entered orbit. A short time ago, the locks leading to the entrance of this experiment were unsealed, and we are now facing the possibility that Black Paper has gained access to the experiment and will use it to their own devices.
I have a line.
Go ahead, Tijo.
Do you have any clear idea what we're going to do about this, Adam?
I have been debating it for about 10 minutes and have a few things to say about it. No, bear with me, this is going to be good. First off, I've been advised that Black Paper is going to attempt taking control of me personally in order to finish all of you off. No need to worry about that, though. Although there are a few of you I wouldn't mind beating the daylights out of, I have no intention of killing any of you. Thanks, Safewin. The idea I have for our current predicament is completely different. We're going to need to unite in this, and work together to find Black Paper and stop them before they can take control of Ragol right under our nose.
But hey!
We're going to attack from different directions. We're all going to head for the towers.
The towers?
Yes. I'm uncertain which tower our objective is in, but it is in one of them for sure.
Why do you say that? It's the only place in the game we haven't found yet.
No, of course it's not just because of that. Programming aspects won't allow for the animation to pop up in other areas without crashing the program. I want all of you to study the lab's research on the towers and the projects that were going on there.
Study? This is getting less and less entertaining by the moment.
Bear with me, we're almost done here.
Thank God!
Yes, I'll let that pass for now. We're going to split into different groups and approach from different areas. If we can't get to Mother first, we can at least get there shortly after and try to reverse any adverse effects caused by Black Paper, or at the minimum, block all of their escape routes.
That's going to prove to be fairly difficult, considering all that the Mother Project is able to control.
I understand that very much, Ticho. That's why we have a side plan in all of this.
Do tell!
The Mother Project is able to control all things mechanical. All things mechanical. And that includes our photon weaponry. The side plan, which is showing to become more and more necessary lately, will cause a remarkable change in our defenses. Works has already been experimenting with some development areas of new weaponry, and this change will propel that development into a new defense strategy against black paper.
Adam, what are you talking about?
In a word, C.A.R.D technology will be the wave of the future.
You can't mean those section ID cards you gave to 09 and I when we first joined up. Fighting with those would be utter suicide.
That's not entirely true. The approach will certainly be different, but consider that the weapons you carry, the defenses you carry, and the powers you wield would all be relegated to a deck of cards. Each card would, in turn, be capable of materializing these weapons, armors, and other techniques by a simple draw.
This sounds incredibly far-fetched. I'm one to agree with Lightning. If you do this, all those thousands of tower runs aid completed to look for that sword would be rendered as having been useless.
I understand your frustrations that this will be a big change, but it is a change I think Ragol is ready for, and requires. If we continue to rely on our current technologies, black paper will always be one step ahead of us, and there isn't much we can do about that.
So how do you want to do this, then?
Like I said before, we're going to attack from different sides. Both towers will have infiltration from different groups of people. I have to expect that Dark Shadow is on his way to one, or already is in one of them. If any of you meet up with him then, keep your guard.
Who goes with whom, sir?
We'll be deciding parties in a few moments, as we need to mobilize quickly and surround the towers to ensure that black paper doesn't get out of them, should they gain access to Mother first. For sure, though, I'm going to need the Professor and 08 standing by in the ruins. Just like we rehearsed before, all right, Doc? We can't forget location J20 again.
All right, sir. I'll head down with 08 and 15 right away.
Good. Take James with you just in case. He might prove useful in case black paper is snooping about. We need this hookup to be flawless.
I'm with 09.
We all do, believe me. She would have been a big help in this.
What about the black paper member that wanted to join up?
Yes. Tyrant Flame is being dispatched with Rumor on a reconnaissance mission to the bluff where Pink Passion defeated the Galgriffin. They're old friends.
Why there?
That bluff gives a clear shot of the East Tower. I'd like him to go there and see it, just in case it jogs his memory for any further details.
And your future plans for him?
I figure I'll teach him to swat flies after all of this is done.
Mind telling me why we're up here again?
It's just a simple recon mission. Adam wanted to make sure none of the conditions up here were missed for the purpose of data processing.
I'll tell you what the conditions are up here.
What's wrong?
This mission is supposed to prepare me for joining Works. At this point, it seems to be preparing me for a lifetime of servitude for useless data gathering.
Why are we being negative? You know very well what Works is against at the moment.
I'll take it that is where the rest of the team was headed?
Maybe. I wasn't briefed on anything to do with it.
I trust Adam will be able to stop Dark Shadow in his efforts, despite Dark Shadow's now significant head start.
If something needs to be done within the tower, rest assured that we at Works will do our best to get that work done.
I feel so much better about things now.
Thanks! I've been practicing that line.
I was being sarcastic.
Me too!